Hello everybody. So I want to show you this website that we're going to go to. You're going to go to CCR Week 1 Day 2 ONET Online Exploration. If my Wi-Fi will work. Okay, so when you get in there, there's going to be a video here, which there isn't yet because I'm making it right now. But this is the link you're going to click on. And when you do that, it's going to take you to onetonline.org. There's a lot of stuff on here. There's going to be another website that I put on for you to do tomorrow, which I don't really care what order you do this in. If you want to knock it out all in one day, be my guest. But this is ONET Online. So when you go into ONET, you can go up here and you can type in an occupation search. So like if I want to search for teacher, because that's what I am, then it's going to take me here to this page and it's going to say it shows 20 occupations for teachers, and so I can find a specific one. So here, where's mine? Middle school teachers except special and career technical education. Oh, I guess that's kind of me, but I'm going to click on this one anyway. So when I get to this page about being a teacher, first of all, it's going to have my job title up at the top. And then it says, it gives like a brief explanation of what my job is. So if you don't know what a particular occupation does, occupation also means job, then you can read. And then it has some of the sample reported job titles. So this is for a language arts teacher, a math teacher, a middle school teacher, a music teacher, social studies, any kind of middle science teacher, Mr. Langley. And then it's got this list of tabs. So there's summary, details, and custom. It defaults to summary. So whenever you go to ONET Online, you look up your occupation, your job, it's going to automatically go to summary. You need to immediately click on details. I tell students this every year and they always forget. And then they go in to look for information and they're like, I can't find it. And I say, did you click on details? And they say, guess what they say? They say, no, I forgot. So click on details. So when you click on details, then it's going to give you a ton of information. So different tasks you have to do in your job. Then this part, the technology skills, tools used, knowledge, types of knowledge you need to have to do the job, skills, abilities, work activities, detailed work activities, work context. Like, for instance, this one is, how much time will you spend using electronic or email in your job? Every day. Every flipping day, people. Which I can attest to because that's what we do. Contact with others. 89% of my time. The last 3 weeks I was in school, it was 100% of my time because I had no planning time. I was trying to teach you people. So it kind of shows where you're going to spend all of your time while you're doing it. Then it has your job zone, which isn't super important, but this part is, okay? The education level. 64% of respondents said that they had a bachelor's degree. Now, if you remember, back when we first started talking about jobs, we talked about an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and a doctoral degree. So an associate's degree takes about 2 years, a bachelor's degree about 4 years, a master's about 6 years, and a doctoral degree about 8 years. It can vary depending on how many hours you go in with and what kind of thing you're doing. But basically, if you want to be a teacher, you either have to have a bachelor's degree, a certificate after you get your bachelor's degree, which is what I have, or your master's degree. So Mr. Langley and I both have bachelor's degrees, and then we both got different certificates after we got our bachelor's degrees to be able to teach the classes that we teach now. Okay, so that's the education part, which is really important because some of you don't really know exactly what kind of education you're going to need to do the job you want to do, and this will let you know. Can I get by with a high school diploma? Do I need an associate's degree? And that's going to be important. What are your interests as a person? What are your work styles? What are your work values? Then it has a whole list of related occupations. So if you read that and you're like, I'm not really sure I want to do that, it has other jobs that you can click on, and it's going to take you to a page that looks just like the one you were on. Oh, and here is the part you've all been waiting for, your work employment wages, which is your salary or how much you get paid. So wages, salary, and how much you get paid all mean the same thing. So this is the median wage. Okay, if we were in class, I would make you explain median, but since we're not, I'm going to say it's what's in the middle. The middle wage, meaning not a brand new teacher and not a teacher who's been teaching forever, is $58,600 annually. And that's pretty close. You can also, let me show you this little trick right here. You can go in and click on local salaries, and you can select by state. And if I scroll down to Texas and click go, waiting. Okay. So this is showing, there's a bar graph, and it shows Texas in red, the United States in blue. So the United States has a low beginning salary. Okay. So in Texas, you start out about 42,000. In the U.S., collectively about 39. We're about the same when it comes to median salary, but when you get to higher salary, Texas falls kind of far down. And the reason is because of unions. We do not have teacher unions in the state of Texas. And again, if we were in class, we could talk about unions, but we're not. So you can Google it, or you can forget about it because we don't have them in Texas. Okay, so that you can do that for every job, and it will also show you job availability. Here where it says state trends, employment trends. Here, let me make sure. It says state trends, employment trends, meaning what kind of jobs are available in your state to do this particular thing. So in the state of Texas, if I scroll down, let me see. There is a projected annual job opening of 7,000 jobs per year in the state of Texas, 48,300 jobs per year in the whole United States. The percentage of job increases in the U.S. is 4%. The increase of jobs in Texas is 21%. So if you want to teach school in the state of Texas, the likelihood of you being able to get a job is pretty high. All right. So that's a whole lot of information, but I wanted you to know kind of what's available to you there when you're looking at wages. Not only can you find out how much money you can make as a median salary, but you can also look at the state trends and the state wages compared to the rest of the U.S. Okay, job openings, and then sources for additional information. So you have all of this stuff, and y'all, this is a ton, okay? It's a lot of information, I know, but you don't have to memorize it all. I just want you to look at it, okay? So right now you can go up into if you're at this page, or when you go to Own It Online, you can go in, you can do a quick occupation search. You can also, right here where it says find occupations, if you hover over that, you can click on career cluster, and you can go in and look by career cluster. So if one of your top 5 career clusters on the on the survey that you did yesterday, if one of your top 5 is law, public safety, corrections, and security, you can click on that, tell it go, and then you have all of these jobs that you can go through and look at for law, public safety, corrections, and security. And when you click on it, I don't even know what that is, intelligence analyst. What do you need to do? It defaults to summary. You click on details, and then it's going to give you all that good information that you need. So you're going to go look for one job right now. Go through and look at all the different pieces of that one job. There are directions in Canvas. The video is over. See ya.